Hello friends, today let's see what are minterms and maxterms. Here I have taken a truth table with 3 variables and a single output, and these outputs I have taken randomly. So let's start. What is maxterm? See, if the output what we get is 0, then we call it to be a maxterm. See, here y is equal to 0 and the maxterm we represent as m naught. So correspondingly we take it as m naught, m1, m2 and so on. We'll start from 0. Okay, and if the output is 1, then we consider it to be a minterm. Okay, so here M2 is a minterm, M3 is a minterm, M5 and M6 are minterms, and maxterm are nothing but M0, M1, M4 and M7. And we need to be very careful when we represent maxterm. We need to use capital letter M, and to represent minterm we use small letter m. Okay, so when we write the equation, the minimum equation for minterms, then we need to consider one thing, that is we have to write that equation in sum of products form, because minterms will be always in SOP forms. Another thing to note is if the output is 1 or if the variable we take is 1, like in this thing a is equals to 1, then we take that as a itself. If the variable is 1, we take it as variable itself, and if the variable is 0, then we take the complement of that variable. So here I have taken an example of variable a. If 1, then take a, and if it's 0, then take complement of a. So this will always give you minterm. And if we have to write the minimal equation for the maxterms, then we need to see that the equation is written in product of sum form. It should be standard POS form, and here it is a reverse process. Like in SOP we took that if the variable is 1, then we take it as variable itself, and if it's 0, it is a complement of variable. But in this POS form, we have to take 0 as the variable, and if it's 1, we take it as a complement of that variable. Here in this first thing, it's 0. A is 0. So we'll take A as it is. And if it is 1, we'll take complement of that variable. Okay. Here I have written the equation for minterm and the maxterm corresponding to this truth table. Okay, so for F minimum, first we need to see which are the outputs which gave you 1, because when we write minterms we need to consider only those outputs which give us 1, because those are minterms. Okay, here M2 is there, M3 is there, M5 is there and M6 is there. Okay, correspondingly we can write the equation for M2. Here a is 0, so we are writing equation for minterm. Okay, in minterm what we have to write? The equation should be in SOP form, and in SOP form if the variable is 0, we take it as complement of that variable. So here I have taken a dash, and b is 1, so I have taken b itself. C is 0, so complement of C. So in the same way we need to write for the other minterms as well. So for M3 what we get is complement of A, B and C. For M5 it's A, complement of B and C. For M6 it's A, B and complement of C. I hope you understood this step. And then if they have given you the equation, then you can find which term is minterm. Okay, so let us see how to do that. See, we know that if the SOP form is given, then variable, if A is given, then we need to take at 1 and A complement, then 0. So here it is A complement, so take 0. B is 1, C complement is 0. A complement is 0, B is 1, C is 1. A is 1, B complement is 0, C is 1. A is 1, B is 1, C complement is 0. Now we got the binary numbers. So just convert it. Here 0, 1, 0 is nothing but 2. So it is nothing but M2. This is 3, 5 and 6. And we represent the minterms in this way, in sigma small letter m in the bracket, the terms 2, 3, 5 and 6. So we can do the same for maxterm as well. Here what we need to remember is, in maxterm the equation should be written in POS form, and if the variable is 0, then we have to take the variable itself, and if it's 1, we need to take the complement of that variable. Now let's see for maxterm. So here it is 0 for M0, M1, M4 and M7. So corresponding variables we need to represent in the equation. So what we get for M0 is A, B, C. So what we are writing, that is POS form. So we need to write as A plus B plus C product. Then we need to take multiplication, and then the next term, which is nothing but A plus B plus complement of C, because it's 1. In the same way we can write it for M4 and M7. And if the equation is already given, then you can convert it, and you can check which maxterm you get. Okay, for A it's 0, and for complement of A it's 1. So we have taken the corresponding values here, and it's 0, so M0, it's 1, M1, this is M4 and this is the M7, and we always represent the maxterms in pi m form. So 0, 1, 4 and 7. I hope you understood the concept, and this will be used in solving the K-maps and other problems. Thank you for watching.